Hello, America. I hope you're ready, because tonight I'm going to be enjoying America's worst beers. But before we get started and get too far, I am the big boat guy. I work on these big boats, and yeah, you'll see some boats one day, but it's not going to be tonight, folks. We're gonna kind of do everything, but first I'm gonna do something I've always wanted to do, and it's to try the cheapest beer I can find at the grocery store. So we've started at Ice House, which is $1.50, and all the way to $2.50 with Pabst Blue Ribbon. Let's see how it goes. I'll be judging the taste and overall quality and value of this beer with just 4 metrics. We'll be doing taste 1 through 5, ABV or the percentage, the price, and how many ounces. So, without further ado, let's get going. Okay, folks, let's start with the cheapest beer. All right, to your, I don't know what side this is, but it's my left, so it's your right. So to your right, that is the cheapest beer. And then Pabst Blue Ribbon is most expensive at $2.50. So we'll be starting at the cheapest here, Ice House. That comes up first. Okay, this is Ice House American Lager. Ice brewed for a bolder taste. So I imagine this might not be tasting very good. Okay, yeah, not very much going on here. We got 5.5 for the percentage, 24 ounces. Pretty typical, but this is your best value here so far, $1.50. Okay, sealed for your pleasure, of course. Okay, and before I drink it right out of the can, I can't do that, I'm not. We are more eloquent around here, so we'll be pouring it into testing glass, which is also dripping all over my paper, which I'm supposed to be judging on, but that's alright, that makes this a little more genuine. So, okay, we've got kind of a dark color, nice foam. I don't know anything about beer, but let's see how this goes. Alright. Going in for the taste. Smells like beer. Must be beer. Okay. Wow. You know, not much going on in this one, actually. Kind of tastes like water. Guess that's what the 5.5 means, but I was thinking it was going to be a bit of a bolder taste because that's what it advertises here. Yeah, I mean, Plank Road Brewery, what are you guys doing? No taste in this. Yeah, I mean, it just kind of tastes like water. I don't know. It's not really a standout for me so far. It's kind of boring. I guess it'll get the job done. So there you go, $1.50. Next we're going to go on to Natural Light. Not much going on with this can here. It's pretty boring. Pretty stale. Not much going on here. It doesn't even tell you what the percentage is on this one, but it is 25 ounces. That's its claim to fame here. And this one is $1.79. The ABV, or percentage, I've written down here on a note card, is 4.2% for this bad boy. So let's give her a rip, shall we? Alright, of course, sealed for your pleasure. Oh wow, it's coming out even lighter. It is Natural Light, after all. You guys can kind of see the difference, maybe. I don't know, it's a bit clearer, maybe. It is lighter, for sure. It's got a foamier head. Sure. Right? You guys believe me? Dang, this one doesn't taste like anything either. This one, well, Ice House, I'm going to say, is a bit stronger. Okay, because you can tell this is like in the 4s for the percentage. But not much going on with this one. I also have my cleansing waters, which I should have drank, but whatever, we're learning. Alright, so let me give it another swig here. I don't know, it's not very inspiring, but we're going to make do here. Oh, and did I tell you that the winner of tonight's whatever I'm doing here, I will drink that. And then I'll probably drink all the other stuff after that as well. Not all of it, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, not very inspiring at all. Doesn't taste very good. I mean, well, I can't even say it tastes very good. It just doesn't taste like anything. It's naturally light. So, put that one over here. Hopefully you can see the colors here still. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just put these up here. There you go. Alright, now, this is the one I've been waiting for. The Steel Reserve. Now, I've heard people say this is the beer of the homeless, and this is kind of the MVP out there because it is just so cheap and is so strong. This would be the highest percentage beverage I have here. And it's at 8.1% for $1.79, 24 ounces. So far I'm seeing this as the best value. Now, I haven't tasted it yet, but that's what we're here to do, folks. And of course, like I said, we're learning. We're gonna cleanse our palate. Delicious. That's water. Well water, by the way. But it's good well water. Alright, Steel Reserve, here we go. Ooh, kind of a browner color. Yeah, and it's dripping over. It's dripping everywhere. Should tell the company about that. It doesn't pour into glasses very easily. Yeah, there's definitely a darker color on this one. Definitely more of a brown color, because obviously it's 8.1%. But before we sip it, we have to read into the hype on the can here. So the can says, extra malted barley and select hops for extra gravity. Whoa! Did you feel that? The gravity just got 2 times stronger here. All because I opened this can of Steel Reserve. No, I'm not sponsored by them, and I do not mean that. That is strictly for comedic purposes. But anyways, this is slow brewed for an exceptionally smooth flavor. Let's see if we agree with that, folks. All right. Steel Reserve, choice of beverage for the homeless. Let's try it out. Right? Yeah, you can tell. You can tell it's a little bit stronger. Oh, yeah. Ooh, it's really bitter. It's very bitter. You know, it's almost like drinking an IPA, but it's like not. It's like if someone boiled down a Coors Light. That's kind of what it tastes like. Or boiled down any one of these beers so far. It's just kind of a more concentrated version. I wonder what they do. I mean, how much gravity are they putting into these things? I mean, wow. So this is the 211. I don't know what the 211 stands for yet, but I don't know. It's okay. Now this would be probably the best value so far because it is 8.1%. And if you're a value drinker, maybe the 8.1% and the worst taste is a better option. I don't know. It's up to you, really. That's why we're here. Yep, okay, stronger. So we're just going to get an initial taste test here and roll through these, and then I can grade them. Okay, Milwaukee's Best. Ice! Milwaukee's Best Ice! You know it's fucked up when they put ice in it. That means it's really good. But that doesn't seem to be the case. I mean, it's only at 5.9%. $1.89 for 24 ounces. I like the can. I like the blue. I think that's cool. This is an American brewed beer, as it proudly claims. Not much going on here. I mean, I think this was just made to be drank and not really enjoyed. So, let's see. Alright. Here we go. Try not to drip any. Okay, we got a brown color on this one, too. Interesting stuff. Yeah, we'll just put it here for now. Okay, much bigger foam head here. I don't know if you noticed that. Or maybe it's just my bad pour. But look at it, it's still there. Lots of carbonation going on in there. I mean, I don't even know if I can drink this yet. I mean, it's going to be all foam, but we're going to try. That's why we're here, folks. Thank you. Oh, Wow, you know what? This one lacks the percentage or APV of the Steel Reserve, but it still tastes like the Steel Reserve. This is not good. This beer is bad. I wouldn't drink this one. This one has a lot of flavor for 6%, basically. Like, I don't know, that's kind of gross. $1.89. I don't see why this one is more expensive than Steel Reserve or the Natural Light. I mean, Natural Light is like water. Same with the Ice House American Lager, but Milwaukee's Best is not. They're not sending you your best. This is not their best beer. I'm telling you. So, I mean, look at that. Look at the head on there. Still, it's like, what's going on, guys? Did I order a foam or a beer? I don't know. So we're going to give it another swig. Okay. So far, this is the worst one, and I'm not afraid to say it. Come and get me, Milwaukee's Best. No, still not good. Okay, confirmed. Okay, you're starting to see an array of colors. See, look at the foam on that. That's ridiculous. That's like raw sewage or something. That's not good. Okay, Natural Ice. This is the big one. Yeah, see, there it is. You can't see it, but the big one right there. Clearly, huge. So this one is also 5.9%, and it's $1.99, but the price difference is because you get 1 extra ounce as opposed to these 24 ounces here. So let's see if that's worth the extra, like, 30 cents. All right. Okay, pouring it out. Doing America a service right now, so you know. Alright. Very nice. Okay, this one's got a heavy head too. Maybe it'll subside a little bit. You gotta do it in your ear. That's what you do with wine. You gotta hear it. You gotta smell it. You gotta inhale it. Just kidding. Don't do this at home, kids. Oh, okay. Well, this one's okay. Okay, so actually, forget that. Forget the cleansing water. We don't even need that, honestly, because you can tell the difference between each one. But this one is actually pretty good. When you're coming from Milwaukee's Best to Natural Ice, you're in a better world. So I think this one is better so far. Yeah, this one's clean. It's crisp. 5.9%. You got the 25 ounces, if I can talk. It's got kind of a cool design. It's got the black and the blue. I like blue. Blue's my favorite color, if you're curious. And look at that. Not too much head left down there, but it's kind of like the other ones. This one is the exception. I think Milwaukee's Best is piss, to be quite honest with you. I don't think that's very good. But I think I can get down with Natural Ice. This is pretty smooth. Coming from Milwaukee's Best. That was unfortunate. This one I can deal with. I think this will be good. Anyways, have another sip just to make sure. Yeah, it's alright. I would drink this one. That's not bad. And it's cheap. $1.99. I mean, you're talking about IPAs and stuff. This is a value drink right here. And you get 1 more ounce. So we're gonna head off to our last beer here, the classic hipster edition, the Pabst Blue Ribbon, of course. So you only get 24 ounces with this guy, but it's 4.7% ABV, and then it is the most expensive at $2.50. Although I know someone in the comments will say, "Oh, I could get that at my store for $1.50." I get that, I understand, but we're just talking about normal retail price, okay? So we're not trying to fight about fire sales or anything like that. But anyways, let's unlock this bad boy. Okay, nice one. Nice pop. Now, personally, I like Pabst Blue Ribbon. I don't really seek it out, but if it is at a bar, I'll get it because it's pretty decent, I guess. It's better than Coors Light, no offense. Actually, offense to you, Coors Light. No one likes you. Sorry. But I like their design, their logo, whatever, you know, established in Milwaukee, 1844. It's very old, right? So it's got to be good. So let's compare the color, the taste, everything to the other guys here. Okay, I think we're getting better at pouring. Nope, never mind. Okay, got a bigger head on this guy. Kind of light. Obviously, this is light beer. Whoop. This one smells the most like beer so far. It's got the most beer taste to it. Oh yeah, that's good. That's not bad. This one, the Pabst Blue Ribbon here and the Natural Ice, I think are tied for taste. And then Steel Reserve so far has the best value, not necessarily the taste. And then Ice House, that's forgettable, honestly. I mean, are you not willing to spare 30 cents for a better beer? But anyways, let's continue. I am a sailor. I'm the big boat guy. The boat's behind me. I've sailed on, all that stuff. So as a merchant mariner, we're very knowledgeable about how to sling back some beverages. So that's what we're doing tonight. Thank you. Yeah, this one, it's not offensive at all. Especially coming from, I hate to say it, Milwaukee's Best is the worst. It is not good at all. What were they thinking? And look at it, it's still foamy on top. That's straight piss. No thanks. No thanks, guys. I'm glad I did this. And so you don't have to either. So you're welcome in advance. Yeah, this one's alright. Not a lot of flavor going on, but you know what? It's not bad. We'll take it. So, let's see. Milwaukee's Best. I wouldn't even consider that Flavor Town. Be like, you know what? Let me taste this again. Oh, that's not Flavor Town. That's Flavor City. And you're going to Cleveland. Yeah, not the kind of Flavor City I want to be going to. And I would say Pabst Blue Ribbon. That's more your Flavor Town. This is Flavor Town here. Natural Ice, Steel Reserve. That's the jail cell. You're going to jail if you drink too many of those. The Natural Light, pretty boring. Not very cool. I mean, look at it. It looks like wine on the table. Not very good at all. Forgettable, lame, boring. I'm going to not drink Milwaukee's Best just for my own health. Okay? So that concludes the reviewing portion. And I'm going to sit here and crunch the numbers best I can and really get a good score here. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, I have come to a conclusion. Let me share this conclusion with you. Okay, so 6 beers. 6 awful beers. Which one is the best of these? Well, believe it or not, I do have a definitive answer, and they are on these sheets of paper, which you cannot read. So let me do that for you, because I can't afford. Apparently, all the memory on this camera has run out, so you're gonna have to watch like this. I hope this is entertaining enough for you. So here we go. We're gonna go from the worst to the best. I think you probably could have seen it coming, but Milwaukee's Best is Milwaukee's worst. Actually, I would take Milwaukee off the can. That is just, it's really a shame for the city. And all those guys in Milwaukee and Wisconsin, those guys are drunk all the time. And I just had kind of a higher bar for them. I just figured they knew how to do this by now, but clearly not very good. In fact, it is the worst. So, that's number 6. Number 5, we're going to Natural Light, a very forgettable beer. In fact, so forgettable, you might not even see it on the shelf. It is pale white, and I was almost adamant not to get it, because I was like, oh, well, no one knows what Natural Light is. Who drinks Natural Light? And, you know, it's so boring. And I mean, it's like vanilla ice cream, but it's worse than vanilla ice cream. I mean, the only way you can enjoy it is by getting drunk off of it, but how are you going to do that with 4.2%? It's just not going to happen. Boring taste, nothing happening there. I mean, you got 25 ounces, like they try and do damage control there, but it's not going to save this can here, and it's not going to save Natural Light. Folks, we're going to tell it how it is. Not a good beer. I mean, it just tastes like water. I mean, I guess if you were like a kid and you were going to try out beer for the first time, I'd give your kid this beer, but don't do that because I'm not condoning or saying anything like that. But I think if you wanted to ease into being an alcoholic as a younger person, Natural Light would probably be the way to go. So yeah, obviously wonderful there. Number four, we have our first choice here. Actually, not as bad as the price would say. I mean, it's the cheapest beer here, $1.50, 5.5%, and it's got 24 ounces. And it just was kind of like, you know? Like, it's got more flavor than the Natural Light, and it's got less flavor than Milwaukee's Best or the Natural Ice. So it's just kind of weird in between, and I don't know, it's just not good. I don't know where this is brewed. I mean, it says Plank Road. I mean, let's see, they've been making this since 1855. That's a shock, really. Wow, they got someone to drink this for that long? Oh, Milwaukee, again, wow. I'm seeing a pattern here, folks. And Milwaukee is not sending their best at all. Not even trying with their discount beer here. So let's see if we can... I think there's a pattern here. It's not very good. Let me try it again, just in case. And yeah, we're going to drink it out of the can. Not reaching that far. Yeah, it's forgettable. It's just like, nah. All right, what's after that? Number 3, right here. Now, we're putting this one right in the middle. Steel Reserve is in the middle because it combines value and taste. Not so much on the taste front, but on the value side, it is 8.1% here. And among the higher percentage beers here, the Natural Ice and Milwaukee's Best... they have the highest here at 5.9, and this is 8.1. So this is really right in the middle. So I gave it like a 2.5 out of 5 for taste. And, you know, it's kind of like, it's very bitter. It's not very good. It's more of a beer to drink than to enjoy. So that's where we're going to leave it with that. But I mean, it is a good deal. I mean, $1.79, you get 24 ounces. I mean, you couldn't get water that cheap with that higher. There's no percentage in water, but you get what I'm saying. So, let's see. These are my beer-soaked notes here. So we're going to try and, you know, read them. Number 2, coming up to first place. That's right. So taste, I should have told you guys my numbers, but anyways, the rankings should do that for you, and my commentary. But I gave it like a 4 out of 5, and for like a cheap beer, like that's pretty good. Like this is for these beers, okay? Like the 4 out of 5 is not like, oh wow, this is an amazing beer. It's just for these beers, it's a 4 out of 5 compared to that beer there. So, yeah, the ABV percentage is pretty average, 4.7. And let's see, the price, it is the most expensive. So, I mean, for a beer that kind of tastes, I don't know, not the best, not the worst. It's alright. I think you're really buying it more for the design, though. I think it's really more of a cool factor. I don't know if you think it's cool or not, but maybe it is. And then you got your average 24-ounce can. Okay, so now that you have watched me drink and try and do some sort of review, it's not scientific, all right, but we're trying. I hope it's funny at least. And so, number 1. Here we go, folks. It is Natural Ice, the big one. Ding, 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 you are the winner, and we are drinking you tonight. This is surprisingly not bad, I have to say. Now, I don't know if I was biased by the Milwaukee Best, drinking this right after that, but it was surprisingly very smooth. That would be its main attribute. It was smooth. You get the 25 ounces. It is $1.99. It is the second most pricey beer here, but I think those 30 cents really are worth the investment. Because it is an ice brewed. It's ice brewed for a smooth taste. They're correct. This is true. See, let me prove it. Yeah, it's smooth. It's not harsh. It's not offensive. I mean, you could sling those back in the trailer park all day if you wanted. Yeah, it's really not bad. So I'm surprised because I thought Pabst Blue Ribbon would be #1 because I liked it beforehand. It might have had a bias towards it, but Natural Ice has changed my mind, you know, if I wanted to buy like a cheap beer or something. So, with that in mind, do with this information as you want. I'm not sponsored by anyone, except for BlackRock. Thank you for sponsoring this video. Just kidding, got your attention, didn't I? No, please don't kill me, no! Just kidding. BlackRock does not sponsor this video, and they probably, I will never know them. You know, thank you. Please don't put me in your commercial. But anyways, that's the synopsis. So if you're looking for like a cheap beer, you're in your local gas station, your supermarket, these are some items you might see. So Steel Reserve, most percentage, lowest price. That's good value. Value drinker right here. If you want value, percentage, and taste, go for the Natural Ice. Won't hurt you. So just don't drink too many of them, because I think even just after one of these cans each, you'll probably be knocked out or, you know, on your way to a felony. So be careful, kids, and good night. All right. See you next video. I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll post it one of these days. Peace.